Okay, let's begin with fluency. So you're going to start with 82. So your most important thing is when you're given a whole number that you put the decimal point after your last digit that you're given. So if it's a whole number, you always put it behind everything. It should be that last one that after the last number, that's where your decimal point should go. If you put it anywhere else, you are changing the value of that number because it changes the place value of your digits. So I make sure to add my 2 zeros so I don't find myself moving my other numbers around. You're going to subtract 17 and 3/10 from that number. So before I begin putting my numbers down or my digits, I put my decimal point down. And I look at what is in the tenths place, and they have a 3 in the tenths place, so I'm going to put my 3 in the tenths place. Then I look at my ones place is a 7, and I look in my tens place, and it's a 1. And they're saying subtract it, so I'm going to subtract. And there actually is another 0 here, so I can put a 0 here. Drop my decimal down, drop it like it's hot. Drop it straight down too. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 3, I can't do. So I have to go next door, and that 2 becomes a 1. The 2 becomes a 1, and the 0 becomes a 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 1 minus 7 I can't do, so I go to the 8. The 8 becomes a 7. And then the 1 becomes an 11. So 11 minus 7 is 4. And then 7 minus 1 is 6. So now I have to take the 64 and 0.70 and I have to add 67.985 to this to the difference, which is this answer. So I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put 64 and 70 hundredths plus, because it says to add, I'm going to put my decimal point down so I stay in the right place values. Look at the tenths place, it's a 9. Look in the hundredths, it's an 8. And now they have a 5 there in the thousandths place, so I have to put that 5. But what I like to do to make sure I stay in line with my decimals and my place values, I put a 0 up above to keep myself organized so I know everything's lined up. Now I'm looking at my 1 spot. So in my 1 spot, there's a 7. And then in my 10 spot, there's a 6. I drop my decimal point down, dropping it like it's hot. And I begin to add. 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 8 is 8. 9 plus 7 is 16. And I bring up my 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. So now they're saying subtract 75 and 14/100ths from your sum. So we're subtracting that from our number we just solved for. So we're going to bring that number up. So I'm just copying this number and I'm putting it over here. So I can continue doing my work. And we're subtracting that. So we're going to take our subtraction sign and put our decimal point down and look at our place value. So in our tenths place we have a 1. In our hundredths place we have a 4. And to keep myself organized, I'm going to put a 0 after that because I want to make sure I keep my digits in line with each other. Looking at the ones place, it's a 5. Looking at my tens place, it's a 7. So before I start subtracting, I need to drop that decimal like it's hot. So I drop it down. And I begin subtracting. 5 minus 0, 5. 8 minus 4, 4. 6 minus 1 is 5. I'll move the decimal point up. 2 minus 5 we cannot do, so we have to go to that 3 and take from it. So the 3 now becomes a 2. Oops. The 3 now becomes a 2, and the 2 becomes a 12. So now we have 12 minus 5, which is 7. 2 minus 7 we cannot do, so that 1 becomes a 0. That 1 becomes a 0. And that 2 becomes a 12. So now we have 12 minus 7, which is 5. So our final answer, my final answer, because they're asking what is your final answer? My final answer, then you would type in what you got. Alright? If you have any questions, please contact me.